Hi, welcome to Whirlwind War Games. So this is Spearhead magazine issue number 15. This is the first part of 2, the Saurus Warriors. Please like and subscribe, and I'll continue to do these videos as I receive my copies from Hachette Parkworks. So let's have a look at this magazine then. So we've got issue 15, as you can see there. There's a couple of sprues inside. We'll open it up now, and you can see there's a brush as well. So there's a good bit of money's worth going to come in there over the next 2 magazines, I suppose. I'll break it down probably in the next video, the cost of the figures, the brush versus the cost of 2 magazines, or buying them from your hobby shops. So there we can see we've got a brush. It is a what have we got here? So it's the new branded Warhammer, Warhammer Color rather than Citadel, and it's a dry brush. So it's going to be useful now going forward with our painting techniques as we build them up. As you can see, this is going to be these 10 warriors. We'll have a look inside. They normally only do sort of one option for build, but you can see there's different weapons on here. You can see the spears, there's some clubs. So yeah, so there's going to be different options. Whether those options are in the instructions, we'll see now as we open it up. What's normal in these Hachette magazines, it was throughout the Combat Patrol ones, was that it only really gave you sort of one weapon option, which is more the Combat Patrol with the Warhammer 40k and the Spearhead sort of smaller force builds. But you've got the option there building both, because these are the same sprues as you'd buy in the box if you're getting it from Warhammer. So open up then. So yeah, the little sort of introduction. We got our read, build, paint, play, and it's going to start off by going into the Sephiron then and tell us about them, who they are, what they are, how they came into being. Then we're moving on to our build. We can see we've got our sprues, but we haven't got our bases, so we can't build them. We've got 10 different head options there, so that's given us a choice of heads we can put onto different models to make them a little bit more unique. Certainly if you went out and you bought sort of 2 copies of these magazines. You could alternate it, and there's some options there for the top of that sort of totem staff. For the banner, you've got some different, they're more or less the same builds. The only early options you've got is changing the heads, really. And it's only giving us that shield and club option. It's not giving us the spear option. It's got the brush then, telling us about the technique of dry brushing and how we do it, and they've given us a brush as well. So with some of the paints we've already had, we can probably start having a little go at that. But that'll come into it then with more the sort of painting techniques they describe to us as we go through each one of the magazines. Colour theories, this is about sort of picking a colour for your army, which is not necessarily the colours that are on the Warhammer website. This is more if you want a themed colour for your army, if you wanted all your warriors to be wearing, I don't know, yellow or orange or black, then you'd pick that one colour and you'd sort of blend that across the whole army so it all sort of fitted together really, so they look more of a unit, or of each individual unit of this particular colour. Then it's going in with more of our play with our weapon abilities. I think this is talking more about the is it the rend ability, and then as we're playing it all through then step by step. I am still thinking of doing a sort of play option with this. My son has gone ahead and built up, I think, virtually all the models now that have come through. He's quite keen on getting started. He's a youngster, so not quite in his teens yet. So he's enjoying these magazines as they turn up. He's eager now for to get his hands on this magazine and get these built up. But thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll try and crack on with the next video as I've already received my next copy. Thank you. Bye bye.